Swami Kavalapara. Kavalapara is the new addition to my name after I joined a new company. No change in the profile of what I introduced myself last year, but for the benefit of other people who are new this time, I work for a company called Exchanging. Normally people ask me what this company is. Do you exchange money? But it's not. It's a software and a BPO services organization. I head the HR for the Asia region there. Great memories of PSI, and if I have to pick a couple of stories out there, my entry into PSI itself was very adventurous, I would say. I joined, of course, my tenure was from 91 to 2008, 17 years roughly. So I used to work for Wipro, and around the time I was moving out of Wipro, a colleague from PSI joined Wipro in the materials function. So I was just going about and talking to him, and he said, I told him I've quit, and he asked me, where are you joining? I made it public that I'm joining PSI. He said, please don't go there. He said it's going to be kind of sold, a lot of things happening. But I said, let me take a chance, because my interest in PSI was, I wanted to be in software, but around that time I had completed my PG in HR, and there was a specialization on industrial relations. So there were only two companies which had a union, Tata Elxsi and PSI. So I wanted to be in an IT company which had a union, and that's how I picked PSI. So I said, let me try what happens. I joined in, G. Vishwanath hired me, and we had 4 people in the HR, or it used to be called personnel those days. And first day, afternoon, welcome lunch. Used to get those dabbas there in Pinya. So he took me to the canteen and said, it's a welcome lunch for you. We had the other colleague in HR. And he was telling the other colleague, I had a discussion with Mark Jennings, who was the MD, and we're going to do a layoff. That was my introduction to the company. Okay? And he said, the concept is LIFO, last in, first out. Okay? Then I was wondering, will I be around? Will I not be around? I said, fine, let me try, whatever happens. And that journey went on for 17 years. And by the end of the whole phase of whatever happened, winding down the factory and moving to software, I was the only guy who remained in the HR function. The all other 3 left, for whatever reasons. And then we built it with another colleague of mine, and we kind of moved on. So I was telling this last time also, I think my best part of life was PSI, 17 years, everything happens to you, right? Got married, kids were born, and you tried everything out in the organization. So you always remember that piece in life, right? What you learn at your early stage, and you grow. And the other best part was I had gone through 8 CEOs in my journey in PSI. 17 years, 8 CEOs. So it was like different governments, Congress, BJP, Janata Dal. Each time somebody comes, their mindset is different, they want to implement something differently. So the challenge for an HR guy is to balance between employees and the CEO. So that's the grind you go through, and you have to keep smiling and make things happen. But tried our best, and a lot of interesting learnings and journey through the whole process. And if I look back to what I'm doing today, it's been 7 years in this company. A lot of learning that I took from PSI, I'm able to implement today, and still remember, because decisions was something which always used to be a challenge in PSI, and each one had a different view. So a lot of things we learned in the whole process. Great memories, fantastic colleagues, long time, money and go. And then came the new generation. In between, of course, we had Madhus and others from campus, and the last bit I missed probably was the